What's up, everybody? I thought I'd do a quick review on the ELB before I go ahead and ship it off today. This is a V2 Pro Flipper. It does run on IKBS bearings, which is one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of it. I don't hate it. It's just it's not for me. It's just I find myself flipping even my Sentinel more than my ELB, and that shouldn't be the case. With this knife being, I paid about $1,000 for it. So, you know. With that being said, it's a beautiful knife, and I almost don't want to get rid of it just because of the looks. But at the same time, if I kept everything for the looks, I'd never have anything new. And I just don't flip this enough. It needs to go to a new home anyway. I love the colors of it, love everything about it. Sound check, not really there. It's got a little bit, but not a whole bunch. Play-wise, okay. Play-wise, this knife is excellent. There's basically none. If you force it, yeah, you can get some play out of it, but in reality, there's not really any play. Of course, with that being said, there's no tap. You've got your Zen pins in here. It is a beautiful knife. It does swing quite well. There's plenty of swing on it. It's just not my style, but it is cool. It's definitely cool. It's a concept that I don't mind. It's just, you know, like I said, it doesn't have the ring, it doesn't have the ding. Right, there's my Bally Viper, and that's I flip that one all the time just because of the noise, because of the way it looks. And this one, really all it's got going for me is the looks. Now, if you don't like the sound or the noise of Bally's, then this is a great knife for you. This is a great option. I mean, it doesn't really ring. It's rather quiet, so if you do a lot of bedtime flipping, a lot of knife flipping while your girl's asleep or your guy's asleep, this is a good option for you. If you don't want to wake up your dog, it's very quiet. Rounded spine. It does run on IKBS, like I mentioned, which are free bearings. They're not caged bearings. So don't take this knife apart. I believe you actually do need to be certified to actually do the install for IKBS. So if you want to take care of the knife, if you're going to have one for a long time, you might end up sending it in. I don't think that you have to do as much maintenance on these as you do like your bushings or, you know, other bearings, but just, you know, keep that in mind. It is a channel construction. Titanium, of course, as almost all Bally's are nowadays. It comes with a latch that resembles the Bear Ops latch, in my opinion, and I took it off, or I never put it back on. It actually came with this, but I never put it back on just because it doesn't look the best, and it also, I don't want it banging up my handles, of course. But this will be getting traded off today for a Orca. That's the big surprise. I'm getting an Orca, so that'll be cool. And I enjoy my Monarch, so I hope to enjoy the Orca just as much, or more. But I thought I would do a quick rundown of this knife. Let's see what the size is on this bad boy. Okay, so from 0, we are at about 10. Yeah, something like that. And I can't really line it up perfectly here. Yep. Alright, so we're at just about 10 right there. So about 10-inch Bally. That's cool. That's a pretty good size, pretty standard. You anything shorter and you start to run out of room on the handles, anything longer and you start to get in the way of, you know, hitting your wrists and just having too much to deal with, I find. So that's pretty average. And then like I said, the swings perfectly. I mean, you can see how smooth that is. And it's very consistent. One thing about these IKBS bearings is that it is very consistent. There's no, like on my V1 bearings Monarch, which I will be getting a reblade for soon. As you can see, my handles are trying to make out. Anyway, even this has some of the, if not the best bearings out there. I believe it is caged bearings, not IKBS. So it is caged, but the swing on this one, I mean, you can kind of just feel it's a little bit more grainy. And it's not that it's just not smooth at all, because it is smooth. These are some of the best bearings, if not the best bearings on a knife, on a bearing knife. The problem is, it's just, you can still feel the graininess, the kind of just the difference in it. So if you're someone who really likes a smooth flipper, but you do like the, you know, fast flips, right? Like if you want your knife swinging at 1,000 miles per hour, I mean, IKBS, I mean, this works. There's like I said, the only complaints for me is really just the noise that it produces. I just don't like it. Which I know that's kind of a stupid reason, but you know, to each their own. And then on top of that, it feels, I don't know, it's just, there's something about it that just feels different. Not that it feels bad, it just feels different. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just, you can tell there's a difference in the force. That you just can. And it's not necessarily bad, it's just not necessarily good, in my opinion. But this is a lovely knife. I mean, if I could keep it, I would. I'd keep it forever, just for the looks. I mean, that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But unfortunately, I've wanted an Orca for a long while, and I'm willing to part ways with this to get something that I've wanted and that I want to try out anyway. So we'll see how it goes. But this will be shipped off today. I just want to get a quick video documentation of it, just because it is so gorgeous, and I'm gonna look back on it and be like, damn, you should have kept that. But I don't know, maybe this frees up some room to get a V3 Damascus, you know, roughly the same colors if I can. I don't know. Lovely knife. Absolutely adore the looks of it. It's just not my style flipping wise. So I think that's going to do it for this review. Honestly, there's not really any bad about it. Just simply the noise that doesn't sit well with me, and just the weird way that it flips. Like I said, it's not that it flips bad. It just doesn't flip like a bushing knife. You can tell that it's different. Anyway, with that, we're gonna go ahead and call this good. Hopefully I'll make a review on the Orca whenever it gets here, and keep things rolling. Alright, peace out.